right, so here we go. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt looking to impose her will here tonight. She did tell us in the fighter meeting she's starting to fall in love with her hands a little bit, but you got to think she's going to pursue a full fight here tonight.
Yeah, John, the beauty of that is by developing the hands, you'll have to take it into account. Once you take it into account, she'll take it out. And once you're on the ground, man, it seems as though she is just in her world. It's like a fish to water. It's like Daniel Cormier to wrestling. When you're on the ground, she is safe, and she is comfortable. And when she's that comfortable, she can beat anyone.
She has handled the UFC nerves, the jitters pretty well as well, so stylistically, tough matchup on her hands. She believes she'll pass it here with flying colors. Juliana Pena has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. So here's the two-division champion, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. There have been so many seminal moments in her career. She's just getting going, but hard to do better than that 51-second knockout of Chris Cyborg back at UFC 232.
It was absolutely amazing to watch Amanda Nunes just wash out Chris Cyborg, the most dominant female fighter we had ever seen. But when you look back, turn the page a little bit to some of the wins that she has, knocking out Ronda Rousey in the first round, brutalizing Miesha, beat Valentina Shevchenko twice. It's just a laundry list of some of the biggest names that the UFC has ever seen, and Amanda Nunes has dispatched those names.
It is as good a legacy as the women's MMA game has had or maybe will ever have, and Amanda Nunes will try to add to it here in a matter of moments. Amanda Nunes, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. A lot of tension on this rivalry between Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena as they renew acquaintances here tonight. I don't have to tell you about Juliana Pena's mental fortitude, the cardiovascular strength, and candidly, I feel like it was her physical conditioning that allowed her to recover so well after all those early knockdowns in the second fight.
And to take the beating that she took in fight number 2. You gotta be in fantastic shape in order to do that. I think Juliana's toughness was on full display in that second fight, but she does not need to rely on that toughness tonight. She needs to rely on that jab that she had so much success with in fight number 1, and she also needs to rely on the wrestling and grappling that really did pay dividends for her in the earlier fights. Amanda Nunes, on the other hand, needs to continue to fight behind the jab and throw a lot of outside low leg kicks if she wants to get another win over the Venezuelan Vixen. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight.
She's got an arm triangle here, and it looks very tight. She's got to clear the guard, get off to the side, and drop her weight towards the ground if she wants to finish this fight. Oh, look at the fight here.
she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in submission defense.
Right hand, yep. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down a finish.
Peña's in half guard. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, she's got her back. Ground and pound. The hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what... Oh!
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, sit down for a minute. All right, breathe, focus, okay? Focus on slowing that heart rate down. I know you're not tired. I know you have more in that gas tank.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Right hand is there over the top. And another one. Very nice leg kick there by Nunes. Beautiful.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar top.
Immediately gets the underhook. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage this fight.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Yep, that gets your feet.
Oh, great submission defense. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Peña. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it, because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
All right, so Nunes is right back to the full mount here. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off. She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Oh, she's working for that submission. It's tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, she got out.
She actually got out of that. Hard submission to escape.
Nice positional control here. Good work from the top here by Peña.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook. Nunes's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, nice jab up top by Nunes. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar.
Round 3 next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. They'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that type of swelling, it feels like a jolt of lightning through your face. She has got to move her head. She's got to be proactive in her defense so she's not taking too many shots.
Third round underway. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Nunes.
Great timing on that double leg. Nice pass. Nice transition.
Right into side mount. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pena. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Pena's in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
Nunes gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. And there's a takedown attempt by her there, DC, but she's unable to get it.
She's unable to get it. Her opponent was ready and expected the attempt. She has to mix it up. She has to trick her. Go to a different shot if she's going to secure this takedown.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Nunes is in half guard now. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Under 2 minutes to go in round 3.
That was a slick transition. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, she's got north-south position now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nunes. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Nunes is back in full guard. All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Keep it up just like that. Your counters are excellent. Keep countering everything she throws. Just put it back to the base.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go with our next round. In terms of the previous round and her striking and her accuracy, some might call it, what, a masterclass? Is that
It was a masterclass, John. The professor has hit the classroom, turned the lights off, and put on the projector because class is starting. She ran a masterclass in the first round.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent.
So I think if I was a pro fighter, I might be a leg kicker, man. I mean, this weapon has changed the game, and she's limping pretty bad now.
She's limping very bad. I mean, when you talk about fighters, they want to be stone cold. They don't want you to see anything. So for her to be reacting the way that she is, it tells you how hurt she is from these leg kicks.
Peña's now dealing with a cheek cut. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nunes's uppercut is blocked. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Oh, Peña's swelling now around her jaw, so we'll keep an eye on that storyline as this fight continues, but she has absorbed a lot of strikes to the head thus far. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, nice transition into full.
Beautiful submission attempt by this grappler.
Oh, she's got the arm tight.
She's got it isolated.
She gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Under a minute to go. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, and she's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving. Left hook!
There's a takedown attempt. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women? Oh, nice body shot.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly.
Ooh, diving punch. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Peña.
Let's do some damage, possible. Oh.
Nunes is in half guard. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, start
trying for a submission here. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
A lot of pressure on this choke, John. This is it. This has to be the end.
Let's work. Come on, let's stand up. Let's work.
Oh, she got out.
She did a good job of rotating, bridging back into her opponent, creating momentum, getting their chest flat to the mat and defending that arm triangle.
2 minutes and counting to go in this fight. Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
All right, so Nunes is in half guard. Oh, she's got a good submission attempt here. That Darce is tight.
Darce choke locked and loaded. She's got a great position now, but she's got to take her time to get this.
Oh, looks tight to me.
work.
Oh, she got out.
She got out, and now she's in a dominant position herself.
Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight. So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Amanda Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting it done by TKO here tonight. There was a lot of steam on her opponent, but once again, Nunes showing you there are levels to this game.
Levels to the game. And once she got her hurt, she knew exactly how to